everybody. I'm pretty close to Lincoln, Nebraska. So today has been very windy. It's been crosswinds from the northeast, and I'm headed east. So it's basically hitting me in the driver corner there, the left corner. This morning when I was out of the wind, I was up to 8 miles of a gallon. I'm down to 6 miles of a gallon now. So, and I'm running 62 mile an hour. Yeah, well, it's just, it's always windy across here, so that's the way it is. So anyway, what can you say? Just deal with it. Your pocketbook. Well, this is the end of my October. See, I was sum up my October. So I ran down to Paris, Tennessee, I think it was, and I got a load of those round things that they put in the ground to put power poles on. Ran those up to the top of New York, where I got sick with the COVID, and then headed down to Fort something, just above Indianapolis, and got a load of that cardboard, and ran that out to Brigham, Utah. From Brigham, Utah, I went to Morgan, Utah, and got a load of this same stuff here, and ran that to Whitestown, Indiana. And then from Whitestown, Indiana, I then headed to the house, and then I got a load from there down in Chattanooga, where it was that galvanized ductwork, and took that galvanized ductwork out to Cedar City, Utah. From Cedar City, Utah, I then headed up to Morgan, Utah. Got that load, and I took it to Jeffersonville, Indiana. And then from Jeffersonville, Indiana, I went to the house. And from the house, I went to Peebly, Missouri, and picked up a load. And went from Peebly, Missouri to Hamilton, Montana, which was where I was at just the other day. And from there, I then headed down to Morgan, Utah, and got this load. And month of October, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget that I had the COVID for the first week. It took like 10 days to get over the whole thing. And then my lungs are still a little congested, not bad. Now during this whole month, I usually do push-ups every other day. I haven't done any push-ups since I got the COVID. And I haven't been really on keto since I got the COVID. So, because I went down to like the 155, 150 or something like that. I had lost a lot of weight while I had the COVID. Not so much while I had it, but afterwards, because I didn't have any appetite and I didn't have any taste buds or smelling. Anyways, and then I had like a barf flavor in the back of my throat, so I didn't want to eat. So anyway, so I ended up losing 10-15 pounds, and I have a goal weight is 165, and I'm good with the goal weight, but I don't want to be below the goal weight. So I got off the keto. I did not 100%, but anyway, I was just wasn't eating. I've been eating junk, put it that way. So for a whole month. Now, last night I decided that since it's the end of the month and I am back up to weight, I can see that. I don't even have to get on the scale. So it's time for me to eat right. Now, I've eaten sirloin steak 3 nights in a row. So the night I was in Morgan, I stopped in there and I was going to get some brisket from that market because they make a really good brisket. And I went in there and they didn't make any, and I was like, "Oh, y'all didn't make any." They said, "No, but next time we do, I'll hold you some." I said, "Well, I wouldn't do that." I said, "There's no telling if I'll show up or not." I said, anyway, so I went over and I looked at the sirloin steaks, and they had really good cuts for a really good price. It was a steak about yay big, about 2 inches thick, about that long. And so I did blackened recipe, and after I charred both sides, seared both sides is what I meant to say. After I seared both sides, then I put in the Italian zesty dressing and add a little bit of water in there and turned it down on a lower temperature, and it was wonderful. So the next day, after I got loaded, I pulled up over there and went in and got 2 more of those same cuts, and I had the same exact thing last night for dinner, and I just got through eating another. I made the third one, so I don't have no more. So I'm gonna miss that. And the truck absolutely smells just like a steakhouse. It's wonderful. So yeah, I do a blackened recipe. I take paprika, I take chili powder. I think it's chili powder. Cayenne pepper. I take cayenne pepper, paprika, Montreal seasoning, put that on there, and then there's a chicken Montreal seasoning, I'll put that on there. Some garlic salt, I'll put that on there, and then yeah, that's it. I put it on both sides, and then I sear the steak on both sides, and after I sear it, then I turn down the temperature from 3 to 2. And then I add in my zesty Italian zest and a little bit of water so it doesn't burn. And I let it cook for a little while. Not very long, maybe 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. And then I'll cut the end of it, check it, and as soon as I see the small little pink in the middle, then I shut it off, take it out, cut it, taste it, and enjoy. Truly wonderful. Wonderful indeed. Anyhow, I don't want to keep y'all. Been rambling on for 10 minutes and 37 seconds. It is a blogging channel. We do blog. We don't do really any content to speak of. I basically just tell you what's going on with my trucking world and what I'm doing. I'm about to come into Lincoln, Nebraska. I'm going to get over, I believe, to Chillicothe, where I'll fuel up. Chillicothe, Missouri, up on US 36 at the top of Missouri. And I'll run across the top of Missouri, and then when I get down the other end to Hannibal, I'll go on down 79, I think it is. Run 79 down to 70, and run 70 into St. Louis, where I'll catch 64, and I'll run 64 all the way to St. Louis, and in fact it takes me all the way to Jeffersonville, Indiana. So yeah, that's the plan. But I'm going to plan on stopping tonight at Chillicothe, and there is a Walmart there, so hopefully it'll still be open. I doubt it, but it'll be open there in the morning. Maybe I can run in and go get some more steaks. I don't put one in the freezer and one down below. I don't want to carry any more than that. That'll cover me for a couple more days. Love the steak. Love it. Oh, excuse me. Love it, love it, love it. Well, you guys have a wonderful Saturday evening. God bless.